All right, let's see if I can make this work. There we go. All right, I don't know who's here. Maybe one person. Let me know if you can hear me okay once you come in. I really cannot tell if this is working. Okay, there's another eyeball. Who's here? Anybody here? Okay, good. All right, let me just wait. Oh, Ginta's here. It's midnight over by you. Can you hear me okay? Am I too loud? Am I too soft? Okay, I know there's a delay, so let me just start talking. Carrie's here. Okay. Let's just wait for, okay, I see 6 eyeballs. Okay, volume's good. All right. I'm gonna, Diana, hi. Amber. Amber. Amber, the one I've been harassing for like 8 months, going on 10 months. All right, let's see. Let me try to get a flow where I'm not just staring at the comments, trying to figure out what's happening. But if there's ever a time that my volume cuts out, because I saw that happen, knock on wood, if that happens, put it in the comments right away so I can fix it. But anyway, let me get started. My name's Eileen. I spelt it phonetically in the parentheses there. That's the website you can reach me at. So what I'm going to do today is do channeled messages from your higher self. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do the channeled messages. I'm just going to channel until I'm complete. So I was going to do like 3 minutes each, but if a message is coming through, I'm just going to go until it's done. Okay. And then like at the very end, maybe 20 minutes to the top of the hour, I'm going to do an energy field clearing. And let's see. Ooh. Christie's here. I did a reading for her this, was it last week? Okay. All right. So 6:06. Carol's here. Okay. The comments are tough. I'm distracted. Okay, let me focus. So like I said, I'm going to do channeled messages from your higher self. And I typically channel with my eyes closed. I might do a little bit of that, but I'm going to keep opening them off and on so I can see if there's anything wrong in the comments. Like if my volume cuts out, if I'm channeling with my eyes closed, I will never know that, right? So, yeah, if ever like my volume gets too hot, just put in a fire emoji. Okay. So who would like a reading from your higher self? I need permission. So type in the comments. I know there's a delay. I'm in Chicago, by the way. Where is everybody? I know Ginta's in London, all fancy pants. Oh, and Ginta wants a reading. All right. A little background. Ginta was in, hey Lisa. Ginta was in the AAA with us, and she was like my psychic BFF through the whole thing. But all right, so this is going to be a channeled message from your higher self. And I've already called in the archangels, the six directions. Space is created. I am going to close my eyes, but let's just tap in here. Ginta, just breathe with me, okay? Put your hand on your heart. Immediately, what's coming through, your higher self wants you to focus on love. There's many elements and many forms that love can take. And the first and most important one coming through is loving yourself. Okay. Okay. All right. So loving yourself is going to involve turning towards the inner child, allowing your inner child to express herself. What's coming through right now, and I'm getting tingly sensations. You hear a lot that we have to reparent ourselves, but there's the message that's coming through is there is no way we can go back and reparent ourselves. That isn't to say that there's no hope. Clearly, the message though is what you can do right now is turn towards yourself. Turn towards yourself with kindness. Turn towards yourself with compassion. Okay, this is coming through very strongly. I need to open my eyes. I might cry. Turning towards yourself, they want you to accept every part of yourself, the part that you don't think is good enough, the part that you think has screwed up. It's like that ho'oponopono, however you say that. Even though I have messed up, right? Like tapping. Even though I have made mistakes, I still deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Let me finish that with you. If you could do this with me. Tapping on your collarbone right there, high heart chakra. Even if I feel like my life is not where I want it, I still deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm scared and I don't know what comes next, I still deeply and completely love, forgive, and accept myself anyway. Okay, I've never done that in a channeling. So that needed to come through for you. There's an element of self-judgment that once you ease up on yourself and show yourself some compassion, that self-love will start to nurture itself and start to happen like a feedback loop, like a flywheel, actually. So like it's like pedaling a bike. At first it's hard, but then it starts to go almost automatically. And it starts with you giving your permission to yourself to accept yourself no matter what the outside reality is showing you, no matter how our physical senses make us feel. I just got the phrase, you have to ignore that and you have to turn towards the highest aspect of yourself. And that, Okay, yeah. So you need to see yourself in your highest aspect. Stop looking at the parts of you that you don't like, and turn your focus towards the parts of you that you are proud of, the parts of you who have friends in America who love you, the parts of you who who have done great things, the turn towards that part of yourself. And sorry, my camera. And give your attention towards that person. On that note, I think we're complete. Okay. Just a little clearing. Thank you. Okay. All right. So let me try to scroll up. Get, Diana Bonetti Cook. Diana. All right. You're welcome, Ginta, Psychic BFF. All right, here we go. Diana. Oh, gosh. Okay. Is this what you want me to say? Okay, Diana, there is something coming through about your name. Was it the Greek goddess or Roman goddess? Diana is like goddess of the hunt. Okay. Okay, what's coming through from your higher self? Just breathe with me for a second. What's coming through is your higher self is asking you to balance your aspects of masculine and feminine. And the imagery that's coming through that they want me to communicate is, it's not like a teeter-totter where if masculine goes up, feminine goes down, or vice versa. The message and the symbol they want to use is a circle. So if you can see that, this sits on my desk. If you think about levels of intensity and momentum, as one goes around the circle, the other one kind of follows. This is going really weird. Okay, so let me see if I can. Here, this is the metaphor. Abraham, Esther Hicks, Abraham, she usually refers to things like two ends of the same stick, but the metaphor is really to take that stick and connect it. So it's not really that you're going from masculine to feminine. It's asking you to kind of harmonize it, right? Have things come full circle. So while the hunt is a very masculine, clearly it's a very masculine energy. Okay, this is the gist of it. Being that women have not felt safe, especially if they do not have a partner that can hold the divine masculine container of safety for them. In the recent times, since the 50s, 60s, women have felt the need to take on that masculine role themselves. And what we've seen, especially in corporate America, is the masculinization of women. And it becomes too far like the pendulum swings way too far the other direction. That's why the circle is kind of like, it's almost like auto correcting. Like once it goes too far one side, it almost automatically comes back. Sorry if that is a weird metaphor, but the gist is harmony. Harmonize your masculine and feminine. Yes, there are certain aspects, especially as women are afraid to let their partner, what doesn't matter the sex, but if the partner for a feminine woman is not holding the divine masculine and the divine protection, the sacred masculine, that's their role, is to provide a container of safety for women. When the masculine is not fulfilling that role, the woman steps up and fills that role herself by becoming overly outward projecting. So to embody this message from your higher self, to embody this, it's about stepping back. Instead of projecting your energy out, step back and relax into receptivity and curiosity. Receptivity in terms of be willing to allow the universe to give to you. Be willing to allow someone to help you. By default, a lot of us will be like, oh, no, I got it. That automatically blocks your receptivity when you want to do everything, hyper independence. That's become like the toxic feminine trait that actually pushes away the type of divine masculine that would want to have a synergistic relationship with a woman, like that can embody divine feminine. So step back, allow receptivity and curiosity. I hope that helps, Diana. Let's see. 20 minutes. Okay, clearing. I love my pendulums, guys. Okay. Now, who's next? That was Diana. Okay. I pride myself in being able to pronounce Heokalo. Is that like Hawaiian? Well, okay. All right. So if you are in a place you are safe to close your eyes, just deep breathing. Let's just connect. This is going to be a weird one, but, a beautiful weird one. Okay. I saw an image of you spinning around and your hair was like, it was floating in the air, spinning like, when a little kid spins around. And the message with that is your hair is like a receptive antenna for infinite intelligence. So in terms of meditating, in terms of receptivity from wisdom, from the ethers, having your hair down and loose actually helps transmit the information, electromagnetic information. It actually helps transmit that into your body through your fascia, because your fascia wraps around every follicle of hair and goes through every single everything of your body. And your fascia is like a liquid crystal. That crystal absorbs information just like a physical crystal would. And okay, so as far as the message, it has to do with your receptivity. Yes, in practical senses, the hair. Wear your hair down when you're trying to have receptivity. That kind of dovetails nicely into that feminine aspect also from the last message. But just keeping back to you, let's see. Let me approach again and see if there's something more about that. Okay, my fingertips are vibrating. So it's really about your ability to release the tension in your body, because as you're tense, your fascia also constricts. Your fascia will tighten up, and that prevents the information from coming through. I shouldn't say it prevents it from coming through, it prevents it from flowing. So if you want the information to flow, again, relax your body, a sense of trust. Okay, that's coming through too. A sense of trusting your intuition, very important. Don't write yourself off. Don't ignore yourself. Don't bypass the signals that you get. Trust your signals. And the more you follow every little nudge, the more you're going to see. Okay, I'm being told to tell you little nudges. When you get a little nudge, like, oh, I just thought of so and so, and then you text that person and they were literally just thinking of you, these situations will repeat and repeat and repeat, and you'll know my intuition is so spot on, and you will trust yourself even more. So I will leave us at that. Okay, hope that helps. This is just me clearing the energy for us. Okay. Carol Robinson. I think I'm doing all these in order. Carol Robinson. Carol. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Hold on one sec. Was it? Did Carol ask? Yeah, she did. Okay, sorry. All right, Carol. I'm getting told to tell you that you are like flashes of light. You have such an aura that emanates light. People can sense it. People can detect it. Thank you. Can I have something else, please? Hold on a sec. My forehead is like vibrating. It's like I feel like your crown and forehead are really activated right now. Okay, what I'm getting told to tell you is this may just be a reminder for you, but our chakras, they're like a system of energy centers that spin, and we can modulate how open and closed they are. So whenever your crown chakra is like too open, or your third eye is too open, it can give you stuff like headaches. So if you're having symptoms, if you have a situation like that, oh, here's another one that might apply. Insomnia. When your crown is too open, it can be hard to sleep. So literally, you can just ask the archangels to. Archangel Michael is one that I ask to modulate the openings of my chakras. So you can ask or just set the intention that you're closing down your chakra to an appropriate opening, and that should help with like insomnia, headaches. Somebody told me last year during this, because she pointed out some headaches I was having back there, and the advice she gave when you're having headaches is to ask Archangel Metatron to transmute those sensations of pain, transmute it, and send it through the rest of your energy pillar and down through your legs and into the core of the earth. So kind of like to just transmute it and send it into the earth. The earth will happily take it for you. Okay. I hope that helps. All right. Who was next? Not sure how to. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have about 15 minutes. Yikes. Okay. Okay, Sue. All right, Sue, I saw you just reconnected. Look at you with your divine timing, huh? Huh? Can't make this up. Okay. Sue Lynn. All right, Sue Lynn. Thank you. What does she need to know for the highest good, for her guidance for right now, please? Thank you. Please make it clear. Please make it clear. Please make it clear. Thank you. Okay. Immediately, Ascended Masters came through. Not, okay, let's put it this way. What the phrase Ascended Masters came through. So I asked, well, which ones? And immediately I got Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. And if you haven't read the Sophia Codes, get that book. I feel like in the collective, a lot of women have been having these Ascended Masters come through in their readings, partly because if I get this wrong, it's correct in spirit, okay, people? Mary had her own wisdom school. She wasn't just the lady who gave birth to Jesus. She had so much more going on than what, oh, interesting, the Westernized Bible tells us, right? So she had like, it's kind of like her own oracle school. So I feel like these, what I get is Mary and Mary Magdalene come through because they were very powerful women. They were oracles in their own right. And they had a school. So whether you believe in past lives or not, they come through to activate the oracles in their lineage. How's that for blowing your mind? Okay, I gotta stop there. That's like too powerful. Okay, ooh, that was good. So yes, sorry. To embody that, spend time when you're meditating or just in your quiet time. Invite them into your presence and start to ask for what's their signature energy. Like, how do you know when it's Mary? Like, one at a time. Bring in, say, Mary Magdalene, because she was badass. Bring in Mary Magdalene and just ask, can you give me like a signature sensation so that I know it's you? And that's for starters. So spend time with them, and then you'll get to know their signature energy, and then actually ask for guidance from them on a regular basis, because I think they really want you to activate your spiritual gifts. So, all right, let me see. That was Sue, right? Who was next? Oh, good. She talks to them a lot. Hallelujah. Okay. Where we got? Oh, I'm behind, guys. Okay, 33. Okay, that was Sue. Okay, Christie. Okay. All right, Christie. So my right lower leg is starting to twitch. The phrase that came through is about grounding. So important for you to be grounded. Important for you to be grounded in the divine feminine, which I have already met this person, so I can already sense into her field more powerfully. The divine feminine in balance isn't just receptive, but also draws boundaries and owns her own sovereignty. So the divine feminine coming through for you is emphasizing being grounded in your own power, setting your boundaries, knowing who you are, what you want, and not settling for less. That's what I got. No, Stephanie, you have not missed it here. Okay, how much? 6:36. Okay. Sorry, guys, I waste a lot of time scrolling. I don't want to miss anybody. If I miss you, I am on the schedule for the weekend. I have 3 more days, Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday. Okay, that was Christie. Tracy from Scotland. I have the worst accents, but I pretend like I could actually have an accent. Okay. All right, Tracy. I got the phrase, you have the world in your hands. And the phrase, it's all in your hands, came through too. Can you please give her something specific for her highest good, for her guidance that she needs to know right now? Thank you. It's all in your hands, but now it's for you to give away. So there's something that you hold literally or figuratively, but your higher self is asking you to give it away. Be open to the flow of giving and receiving. How does that phrase go? Because I'm so not religious. It is better to give than receive. And we all know that feeling where we had bought a gift for somebody important to us, someone really like that we loved, and we had the gift and we knew we were going to give it to them. And it felt so good watching them open it and giving to them. Like that is the sensation that your higher self wants you to experience by letting go of what's in your hand. Okay? Let me just see if there's anything else. I don't want to rush, but let's see. Okay, this one is, good thing I didn't stop. Discernment. When it comes to giving, the most satisfying form of giving is when you give something to someone who actually values what you're giving them. So, in order to discern this, a conversation, a kind of like getting to know a person, getting to understand what they value, what's important to them. If it's important to them, you're on the right track and you know what to give of yourself to them. It's just like the love languages. If somebody is into physical touch, like that's my number one. If somebody's doing like acts of service all day, like, they had my car washed, they blah, blah, blah. That doesn't do it for me as much as just hug me, So that's the example. Discernment in how you give starts with whoever the recipient is. It is wise to see if they value what you have to give. If they don't value it, then it's going to be depleting for you, and you're going to be like, that chick told me to give, and no, they don't even appreciate it. But that's why people don't appreciate it, because they don't value it. And it's really our job to discern what's important and what matters to somebody before we give it. Because do you want to give something to somebody that they don't really want? So that's that one. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Thank you. All right, where are we at? That was Tracy. Jane. Okay, Jane. All right. I'm going to stop in 5 minutes, so I'll probably do Jane and Carolyn. Okay? And Bree, I know you've been hanging out in here. You can come back tomorrow. I'm just kidding. All right. Okay. I know. Less chatting, more channeling. Okay. All right. Okay. Who is this again? Jane. Okay. Just breathe with me, Jane. What's coming through is you have a uniqueness that needs to come out. It needs to be celebrated instead of hidden. It's like that authenticity that a lot of times is our self-defense mechanism. We hide who we really are because we want to be accepted. Because back in the day, if you didn't belong to a tribe, you died, right? They left you. So this authenticity that has to activate in you, like, embrace every part of who you are, even if, like, we all have weird parts of ourselves. I'm a big weirdo, but I embrace it. And yeah, sometimes I go too far, but it's like a filtering mechanism. If you just present yourself exactly as who you want to be in this world, it filters out all the people that don't resonate with you, that frankly don't like you. Like, do you want those people around anyway? No, show yourself now. Bye. There's the door. So yeah, just be true to yourself, be authentic, celebrate yourself, and then the world will mirror that celebrating back to you. All right, let's see. Okay, we're going to go into the energy field healing in a sec. Thanks for spending Friday night with me. Okay, that was Jane, right? Okay. Carolyn, is this a different Carolyn? I think so. Or I did a Carol before. All right, I'm going to push it and go to one more. This is the final one. And then after this, we're going to do the energy field healing. Okay. And then everybody else, I'm telling you, I'm here Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. Okay. All right, let's see. Carolyn. What does she need to know for her next steps? What does she need to know for her highest good? Thank you. Okay, Archangel Raphael is coming through. I can feel him on this side. But what was also coming through was a little, I wouldn't say tingling, but it was like a vibration at my jaw. And let me just tap in. Speaking your truth. More, please. Can you give me more, please? Okay, here. They want to give you guidance on how to speak your truth. Especially, I'm sensing the thread here in all of the wisdom coming through in the collective energy. For a woman to speak her truth and draw her boundaries, she's called a bitch. If a man speaks his truth and draws his boundaries, he's the alpha. The way to counteract this is when you speak, to take out the harshness in your voice and make it more melodic. When there's a melody in your voice, if it's loud but has a melody, it doesn't come off as bitchy. It comes off more like, oh, she's just loud, or I can just hear her. It doesn't give you that like nails on a chalkboard. We all hear that. Okay, here's a good example. If we walk around with an assumption that people ignore our needs. And we say, for example, we want somebody to pass us the salt at the table. An unevolved way would be to say, could you just give me the salt? Like, nobody ever gives me the salt, metaphor, okay? But if you ask, like, can you please give me the salt? Can you please give me the salt? Thank you. Like, there's a melody in your voice. So if you can modulate that, and also question your assumptions as you're speaking and communicating, your communication will be far better. So I do invite you to speak your truth and pay attention to how you sound as you do it, because that does have an effect on how it lands on people. But if you do want to draw your boundaries and hold your power, projecting your voice while having a melodic quality to it will help. Okay. All right, guys. So now I promise you guys come back. I'll finish the readings on the weekend. Okay. So for the energy field healing, let me see how we're going to do this. Okay. What I'm going to do, everybody can still hear me? Okay. Hi, Drew. Okay. All right. When you come back on the weekend, please say, I missed you on Friday, and then I'll prioritize you. Okay. I like to be fair. Okay. All right. So for the energy field healing, you don't have to close your eyes, but it's better. I may open my eyes because I have to navigate a few things on the computer, but this will be a very brief but powerful energy healing. I'm going to do theta healing, but I'm going to actually try to play some music, and it's light language. This light language has the intention of calibrating the new information that came in, because yes, a message might have been for somebody else, but the message is inevitably for the collective, especially if you're here. So the light language helps to integrate the new information into your energy field. Okay, so I'm going to start, but I'm just going to have you first go ahead and close your eyes if you can, if you're not driving. Okay. Turn off your phone if you can. Okay, and let's start with taking a full deep breath. Good. Bringing your attention back to your body. Beautiful. Imagine sending a beam of golden energy from the crown of your head down your spine, down to your hips, out your feet, and into the core of the earth. Just like that. Beautiful. Send that energy all the way down to the core of the earth and wrap it around a few times. Excellent. Feeling grounded. Feeling safe. Feeling secure. Beautiful. Now take that energy from Mother Earth, Pachamama, back up, back into your energy field, in through your feet, into your legs, your stomach. And now that it's back in your heart, take a couple breaths there. And in a moment, I'm going to go silent. You're going to hear this song play. When I'm finished, the song will end and it'll be obvious. Okay. Here we go.
Dono e cantandane io pai cantero kawa mi sande ano kurani atino bawa Jonjani akura Diano agruti shandiano maio Dawani Bawani chandriano lukuri katito Paskachi shandiano loani akiro Mawakita nangaria Mawakita nangaria Tonoi tonai ni noi ni gano Tonoi 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 ni gano Nai pagiro Chumani agandaro e cantona piro Tawani paiangoliano mahiro Keyanis kairiando Marijo yano anaya pahiro Kurami yano yano Paskami tingatura mai Paskami tinga nonaiki Truesa iduraki wangane Taniano duanteaniano bawa kita nangareo mairo kurnia tani bawa chicho no one else kairi adore you do naria
All right, I think I'm back. Okay. All right, so last couple minutes left, so I'm gonna bid you good night. Good night, loves. I will see you tomorrow. I forget what time I'm on. I know. A little ADD lately, so I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope all the sound was okay. Did you guys like that song? All right. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. I'll see you all hopefully this weekend. Okay.